Leaders are searching for solutions for Colorado's housing crisis. Now, one idea gaining traction is accessory dwelling units, or ADUs.
You may have heard of these. They're not a new concept, but a lot of folks are still asking, what are they? Fox 31 political reporter Gabrielle Franklin joining us now with those answers and how some localities plan to use them. Gabrielle.
Yeah, Jeremy, ADUs are some smaller housing units that some say could really provide some major relief for Colorado's housing crunch. But it's how they could be implemented that has some folks hesitant.
Well, the housing crisis in Colorado is plenty bad, as we all know, anyone who lives in Colorado.
It's a big focus in many communities across the state with many possible solutions. Accessory dwelling units, or ADUs, have entered the chat.
They used to call them mother-in-law houses or granny flats, or things like that, where you would build this accessory dwelling unit, either attached or detached from your property, and you could, maybe rent it to someone, maybe have a relative stay there.
These units can be tricky for one particular reason.
For a long part of history, that was a violation of the underlying zoning laws. And that has always been the rub with it, is this notion of single family zoning. And single family zoning, back into its history, was it was really designed to preserve the character of single family neighborhoods.
Here in Colorado, Governor Jared Polis tried to get a bill passed that would have changed the state zoning laws to make building these units easier. It failed on the last day of this year's session.
The issue is not I'm for or against ADUs. The issue is I am for the way the governor and the state wants to do it, or I'm against the way they want to do it, and I would like to see more local control.
Since session ended, commissioners in Arapahoe County voted to allow ADU construction in unincorporated parts of the county. Denver City Council voted to relax some rules around ADUs so more units can be built. The Denver Housing Authority encouraging people today to apply now if they want to get in on construction of these units starting next year.
This pilot program is very new in Denver. It has been historically very difficult to build an ADU. We've called them a product of the privilege, and we're working to change that here in Denver. And we have been identified last year as one of the top ADU pilot programs in the country to watch. Yeah, and there are still a lot of really specific rules to where these units can be built. So if you want to be a part of Denver Housing Authority's program like this, we will leave the link for you over on KDVR.com so you can read up about how to do so. Reporting live outside the state capitol, Gabrielle Franklin, Fox 31.
Gabrielle, thank you.